Hello again, Power Ranger family, friends, and fans. It is Fiend Friday, which means it's time for another episode of Baboo's Monster Review. Alrighty, we are up to episode 11 of season 1. So the show's been on for a couple of weeks now after school. Kids are really enjoying it. I'm not exactly sure when the toys first hit the stores or when they first started selling out at the stores. I need to do a little bit more research on that, but I may have that information for you soon. Anyway, we are on to the episode titled No Clowning Around. Kind of apropos, since we just passed Halloween, to be dealing with clowns, which some people find extremely scary on their own. Even scarier when they're one of Rita's minions. So here we go. Let's get right to it. So we have here a carnival. Now this must have been fun to be an extra at. And again, it's even freakier at high speed.
Yeah, keep it up, man. You're doing great.
But they're moving around pretty good. I mean, that would have been cool to be an extra. Although right there in that shot,
hey, remember to keep your center of gravity correctly proportioned, okay? Check this out.
Online. Just like with this, I'm not sure how much of this was actually Walter up on the stilts versus a stunt person, because you don't want to risk when you start actors falling and getting
my big strong hero.
and
Looks like you overleveraged yourself again, Zach.
Filming.
Come on, Steelhead, let's go check out the rest
So
of the fair,
here
you guys.
we go. So I mean, we've got some of the kids on the rides in the background. Uh-oh.
Don't frown, my fellow.
The putties are clowns? What is going on here? Don't fret, my fellow clown.
We'll get them. We'll get them all.
Okay. Interesting. Speed this up again. So we have a shot of what we think is going to be the main bad guy, which is weird because, again, we've got the putties in human form. This is the first time this happens. This is the shot used for the opening credits of Bulk and Skull, and stealing the cotton candy and then making the little crazy movements with the cotton candy. All right, so here we go. We have Pineapple the Clown. Actually, that's a good shot there. He's a little creepy looking, you know. Getting kind of a John Wayne Gacy vibe from this guy. Now, the actor that played Pineapple the Clown, Vernon Ballesteros, I'm going to assume was trained as a professional clown. Reason I say that is going over his IMDb profile. He played a clown in this. He played a rodeo clown on VR Troopers. He played a mime on the movie Super Dave. And he played a beach juggler in made for TV movie How to Marry a Billionaire. So I'm pretty sure that was this guy's profession, at least for a little while. Only other thing I could find on him was that he actually appeared at Power Morphicon 2016. So if anybody went there and has got more information on Vernon Ballesteros, I'd love to hear it. But yeah, the makeup here, it's a little pointy, which is one of the things they use to talk about John Wayne Gacy, for those of you who are not familiar with him. Actually, let's take it off him for a second here. John Wayne Gacy was a infamous serial killer. You know, those are the real monsters, the ones we don't want to talk about, the ones we don't want to deal with or ever run into in our lives. The makeup he used was very stark and very sharp pointed. And that's a little unusual for clowns. And now again, I don't know who did the makeup design for the episode. I mean, I know who the makeup artists might have been, but I don't know who came up with the idea for the clown. I don't know if this was Vernon's regular makeup that he came up with, if he really was a clown. Like I said, based on what he's done in all of his acting roles, I kind of assume that's the case. But yeah, you want, from what I've read and what I understand, is clowns are supposed to be soft, gentle, approachable, and that's why it's mostly rounded stuff. Anytime you get real sharp points on there, it's Again, you have to have different looks. You know, each clown face is actually trademarked. As a matter of fact, if you're a Ringling Brothers clown and you go through their clown school and you design your makeup, you actually submit your makeup on an egg, and they keep that as your look, your trademark. This is your clown makeup, so no one else can copy it. Anyway, back to it.
How's it going, guys? Guys, this is my cousin
Okay, so
Sylvia.
we've got
Sylvia,
Trini
that's Billy,
here with her
Kimberly,
cousin Sylvia.
Zach, and
Now she's
Jason.
caught up
Hi,
to the rest of the
guys.
Rangers.
Juggle my eggs and make them fly. Won't one of you
I
give
have
it
no
a
idea
try?
what carnival they filmed this
I'll make an
at, how
attempt.
they were able to do this and have all the rides there. I'm assuming it was a carnival that
Would
was
you look at
already
that?
up
It's our favorite
for
group of
another reason.
pinheads.
I don't think they rented out an entire carnival
Didn't you
just to
guys see
shoot
the
this
sign at the
episode,
front
although
gate? No
maybe they
geeks
did.
allowed.
Considering
Better get out of here before
what the
this
budget
gets
was
messy.
back in the day, I'd be extremely surprised if I did.
2.
And here we go with the how can we get both messed up, dirty, what
4.
embarrassing
I
situation.
knew I had 4.
Looks
Skull
like the
got
only
into
mess
it
around
too.
here is you guys.
Again,
guys,
they were
they're
being
doing gymnastics
themselves.
over
They
there.
were
Let's go watch.
being, jerks to the Rangers, but they
I
didn't
stay
do
here and
anything
play with
physically to
Pineapple?
them. But Billy gets away
Sylvia,
with
we're supposed to
breaking some
stick
eggs on them
together.
and getting them all messy.
How about we go see some gymnastics and then we'll come back? Okay? Okay, come on.
Bye-bye. I'll catch you later.
Again, creepy. I'm not scared of clowns like that. What I was saying is about the crown is having the actual lips go out further like that is kind of the weird point. It almost looks like a dog bone face, dog bone around his mouth. Again, the red cheeks, the round around the eyes, the green. Okay, the typical rubber red nose. Just wow. I mean, I got to give credit to him if he's creeping a fellow monster out. He's obviously doing a good job. Oof. Anyway, okay. So obviously this is something that Rita has already set up. This isn't her. We don't get to see her come up with the plan. It's already up and running.
That's right. Walk into my trap, tinheads.
Tin heads, not pinheads. Tin heads. So I guess making fun of the helmets.
Let's go! The fake carnival is working. The power pipsqueaks are falling for it. It's almost
Tinheads
time
and
for phase
pipsqueaks.
2. Now,
She does always
what
come
about
up
the
with some
clown? Is he ready?
fun insults
I
for
don't want
everybody,
any mistakes.
including myself and
yes,
Squat
my queen.
and Finster
I trained
and
him
Goldar.
myself. First, he'll use his magic power to turn
Pine-Octopus.
Power Rangers one by one into
Yeah, let's get a good look at him here. So we've got the tentacles. Really, they're more vines, but I guess they have a tentacle look to them, hence the octopus part.
cardboard cutouts.
The
Then he'll transform
Pine-Octopus.
into a
So if you look at the body of him, he kind of almost looks like what like a palm tree would be, but those are more rounded, I guess, more around. So it's got kind of the look of the pineapple outer skin, hence the Pine-Octopus.
horrible Pine-Octopus and terrorize the city.
Excellent. Have him use that brat Sylvia as bait to get the rest of them.
And again, another common Rita theme: use
Mister,
the kids as
don't
bait.
blow it this time.
We did
Yes,
it
oh,
with Willie
hideous one. Of course, of course, of course.
in a couple episodes ago. We did it with that was the
Take a look. Come here, Baboo. Ooh, look at
I'm
it.
blank now.
Nasty one. The
Ooh.
clown
We did it
hasn't
with
gotten the
Gnarly
power geek
Gnome
alone yet.
hypnotizing
Is he waiting for an
the high school kids and burning them. Did it with the
Pineapple's
little girl
making
from
his
the
move.
Big Sisters
I love it when a plan
episode
comes together.
with Chunky Chicken.
Get those power.
And again, we're into it. We're feeling good. We're cheering her on because this time the plan's gonna work. So we think.
Man, I thought we were gonna watch gymnastics.
See that?
Hurry up, Trini. I estimate we'll lose structural integrity in about 8.3 seconds.
And again, so
Okay.
let's go see gymnastics. No, let's just do the gymnastics. And there's Pineapple the Clown again.
We're in imminent danger.
And stranger danger, stranger danger. Don't do it, Sylvia.
Flap.
I can't believe she left like that. Guys, I have to go. look
Trini
this up.
goes running
Check
after
it.
her,
There,
which
I'm
again,
sorry. Bye.
good job,
Bye.
good advice. For 2 seconds, literally, that she ran over there to climb up on the pyramid, Pineapple walks off with Sylvia. Now, again, Sylvia went along with him. Oh, yeah, she gets some of the blame here for sure. figures that he's a nice guy. She likes him, therefore he must be okay. Not always the case.
You're a fun friend, Mr. Pineapple.
I've got a new trick to show you.
Sylvia, we were supposed to stay together, remember?
Alright, I'm gonna slow this down a second here. Again, he has just these great expressions of evil and disgust and so good.
Let's get back to
So
the fair,
good.
okay?
So annoyed.
Not so fast, babysitter. Sylvia is staying with me.
Well, back off.
Look, I mean, you can see the anger, the frustration, the rage in his eyes. Such a good job.
No, Trini, no. He's my friend.
He's my friend, and no. And again, even the look of, oops, did I do that? So good. And what did he do? She's a bit bored.
What have you done?
Turned her into a cardboard cutout. I gotta say, they did a good job with that. The fact that they did front and back. She matched up to the pose pretty good too from when they did it. That's maybe they went all out for this episode.
Let's go to the sky wheel.
Now let's go to the tilt-a-wheel.
All right.
Guys! What? This fair must be one of Rita's traps. Look!
Trini's
look what
figured it
I
out.
to Sylvia!
She's been subatomically transduced into a two-dimensional state.
You guys, there's gotta be something we can do.
A quasi-tronic molecular generator in my garage could be the answer.
Trini, you take Sylvia to Billy's place, all right? Have Alpha
So
teleport
Billy
down
the
to come.
scientist
We're gonna
says,
land
"I
right
know
here."
what to do. You take her there and you grab out, have Alpha teleport down and."
Attention, everyone! Get out! Rita's attacking the bar! Stop!
This is not a fun thing to film as an extra. You know, a mass exodus. Everybody run and panic. It is still dangerous. It looks like they kept them spaced pretty well. All of a sudden, there's nobody on any of the rides, which I think is funny because they obviously had to get everybody out of the shots. And now we get to see what's really going on.
Oh, man. Something tells me
Here
these
comes
guys
a
aren't getting in
clown.
trouble.
But that's no clown.
I bet they work for Rita.
There's another clown.
We can take these harmless
That's
clowns.
no clown. We know because they are putties.
clowns, huh?
I love that they kept the clown collars on them, though. Oh, let me walk behind an object, and all of a sudden I've transformed
You guys ever
into
been
a
afraid
putty.
of clowns
Still
before?
got the umbrella too, which is hysterical. But yeah, the little ruffle collars for the putties because they were clowns is hysterical. They still got the props, whatever they were juggling or
Leave them
playing
and
with,
come
the
with
top
me
hat,
if you
the
want to save
reins.
little Sylvia.
All right, clown. What have you done to Sylvia?
Billy, don't go!
Obviously, one of Pineapple's powers is that he can teleport. Nice little fight scene here, and again, using the environment well, kicking off, using the chains on the swing, kicking off the center to get a little momentum. Jason doing his normal good job of karate, martial arts. Zach doing pretty well too. Well, maybe not right there. Behind him, climbing up the rail.
Hey, look, it's Rita!
Really? You fell for that one, Putty? Come on. What would Rita be doing above you? At least if you look behind you, maybe I'd have believed it. And that was cool. Zach moving out of the way as he jumps over the rail. And teleports again and turned a putty into cardboard. That's Billy's best shot of knocking over a putty up until now. No, that's not true. He's been getting better since the first episode. He actually fought a couple of them.
Always remember, the hand is quicker than the eye.
This was good too, making it look like he gets hit by the pirate ship. Very common carnival ride. Use the environment, you've got one of them in the ride, so lock him in there. Kick, boom, grip that, you can't get to me. If I stand up against the cage, you can grab it, but that's about it. That looked like that was actually, I don't know if that was a springboard to jump up there, or that was just a really good jump, or if that was even just a jump off backwards. And I really hope that that was just a dummy on the outside. Obviously the one inside's real, so you can get some movement
You're
on
going
there,
down.
but I don't think they had him on the
more
outside.
clowning. Oh,
Okay, this is such a cool effect. The
Round.
falls down like he's melting like the Wicked Witch of the West and the Wizard of Oz. Dissolves into the ground basically, and then they have a Pine-Octopus coming up on top of him to make it look like he actually dissolved, disappeared. That was a cool looking effect.
That Pine-Octopus is
And Rita
wonderfully
is
wicked.
very happy with the Pine-Octopus.
have some help.
So, I suggested something to Rita. What if he fails, he needs help?
You're right.
You're right! Okay, we need to mark it. This is a red letter day for Baboo. Rita actually liked an idea that I had.
Where's Goldar?
You called, oh wicked one.
First, I want you to go down to Earth.
So Rita sends Goldar down.
Attack!
Then okay, so we have... These bleachers look a little familiar here. Let's see. Oh, they're already
Man,
getting
that's
all
one
the
big pineapple.
platforms.
Morphin
No,
time,
they're
guys.
not really. Doesn't look like it's at the carnival anymore.
Triceratops!
I mean, I guess so
Tyrannosaurus.
is that footage because they're in it. However, this is not. This is actually footage. It's from the same location. I believe this is actually the same exact fight footage that was used in the King Sphinx episode, where King Sphinx separated Jason, Red Ranger, from the rest of the group, because there's Squat and Baboo sitting in the bleachers again, cheering them on. And the same rainbow, whatever that is, background painting up there. So this is the same location at the very least. 99% sure I think this is the exact same footage used in the King Sphinx battle just before Sphinx showed up. Now we cut back to Billy's garage with Trini and Alpha, whoop, not normal speed, trying to save Sylvia.
The analysis shows that the only critical thing she's missing is H2O. You know, water.
Kimberly, what happened to the monster?
I don't know. He must have slipped away when the Putty Patrol showed up.
I think he had it for the park.
If you disconnect the electrodes,
I
I'll
was
apply the
gonna
water.
speed since it cuts back and forth. And this is actually... Okay, we pour water on the cardboard.
Nothing is happening.
Nothing's
I don't
happening.
understand it.
Back to the fight scene. Here's Goldar. Again, gets a nice shot on Jason Red Ranger and Zach. There goes Billy. There goes Kimberly.
I will reevaluate the amount of water needed.
Okay, so the water worked,
That's
and
it.
she's back.
I have it. More water.
Now this was just mean. This is a little kid actor, a little girl. Why would you dump an extra bucket of water? No, actually, that was kind of funny, I must admit.
What's going on?
And even she's laughing there. I mean, she knew it was coming, obviously. I don't think that was a surprise. It was in the script. But it was a good reaction.
Wait! Don't finish them yet. These pathetic power...
Hey, Squat and Baboo made another appearance. Yeah, we're here just to watch, because, you know. Okay, so now he gets out the gold dust. Now, this is interesting here. One, Squat and Goldar and Baboo start sneezing. That's because in the original Zoo Ranger episode, it didn't turn them into a two-dimensional cardboard cutout, but it was actually supposed to be sneezing powder, which would cause you to sneeze so much you couldn't fight back, which is why Goldar, Squat, and Baboo are sneezing. And apparently, that's why Pine-Octopus tells us to leave. But it doesn't work on the Rangers, presumably because, oh, I don't know, they've got helmets on.
What a fruitcake.
Gee, you think that might have an effect? But we'll call it the whole outfit. So now we've got the vines shooting
No
out
way,
of
Pineapple
Pine-Octopus.
We'll never give up. Never.
You're no match for me.
Tendrils, I guess if you want to be technical.
Why don't you give up and make it easy on yourselves?
He's still throwing the dust even though it has no effect on him. Shoot some laser balls, power balls at him, whatever you want to call them. Balls of light that explode when it hits them. So again, knocks them on their heels. Sends down a staff to make him grow. For perspective to make him look giant. And then we have the amazing split shot coming up. Okay, a little too soon.
Alpha figured out how to save Sylvia.
Alrighty, so Trini's here to help. I mean, to let them know that she saved her cousin. Then to help. Okay, so here we go. Obviously, this is a split screen here at the horizon line, where this is a close-up shot superimposed on top of everything else.
She was just a maid.
Extremely
Now I
small.
got you.
So what do we do when we have a giant monster? Oh, that's right. We have to call on the Zords. Which we can definitely speed up because we've seen it, for 11 episodes now. Mastodon blowing his freezing smoke out of his trunk. That might come in a few seconds here.
Back here, ready to jam.
This is Billy. All systems go.
Trini here, up and running. Kim here, let's get this clown.
Let's get this clown. Yep. There's the funny line from Kimberly, and now we can get back into Zord battle.
2, 1, march!
Power crystals.
Rangers, move out!
This is one of the few episodes,
Come
though,
with me,
where
Jason.
they
I'm going in.
actually don't form up to the Megazord or battle mode in the tank right away, but they go individually. Tyrannosaurus takes a hit there. A little explosion behind
See if you
Sabretooth.
can tie him up a bit.
Affirmative. Deploying hooks now.
So he fires his chains and
Precisely on
catches
target.
Pine-Octopus, so
Yes,
it's got
Billy,
him a
good
little
shot.
tied up.
Good shot, Billy.
Time to teach
Not
them
quite the Star
Pine-Octopus a
Wars
lesson.
version
And then we
where
should freeze
they
him up just like he did
trick the
Sylvia.
adults with the
Alright, guys?
wires.
Right.
We're just
Leave
kind
it
of
to me.
slowing them down
One
and
pineapple
holding
flavored
them in
icicle
place.
coming up.
One blast from freeze breath from Mastodon. And I love how they just, to simulate ice, they wrap them up in plastic wrap. Kind of funny. Simple but effective.
Great! Let's get him, Jason!
Right. Activating Megazord power.
Alright, you've already got them tied up, you've got them caught up, frozen in the ice, plastic wrap. And you're gonna go a Megazord on him anyway? Wow. Talk about overkill. Already got him defeated, you can't do anything else. You can't turn you two-dimensional. His main power is useless against you, so let's power up.
Let's do it.
Morphin! According to my calculations, a multi-phase energy blast should overload him and bring on his destruction.
Yeah, let's finish him off.
Right.
So let's just hit him with everything we got. Boom, boom, boom.
But
And
not good enough.
not knocked
Switching to
over,
battle.
not
Now.
knocked back.
Morph.
Oh, that's right.
Battle
we're
mode
gonna go
sequence. Engage.
battle mode, which I thought was tank mode. No, we're going to Megazord. Again, he's still frozen in place. He's from the Megazord.
Megazord activated.
Another blast. Probably hits the ground first, leading up to him, doesn't it? Hit him and completely vaporized.
But my queen, it wasn't
The
my
mighty
fault.
Minotaur just gone.
Can't believe you messed up again!
I told you you should have stayed in help, but you
And there's again a shot of Sprat and Baboo arguing with each other about whose fault it was.
Nothing down.
This was cool. Golar actually getting a few licks in on Finster, like Finster's gonna fight back.
Now I've got to come up with another plan!
Plan. Yes, you do, Rita. Alrighty. Alright, let's finish it up. Here's the lesson to be learned for this episode. It is a kid show. We have to have a lesson. Now, the carnival's reopened. Apparently, they found real people to run the rides that are not Rita's evil
Hey, looks like
henchmen.
Billy's trying to reach new heights.
You know, with my latest
Petty's
invention, it
in
makes it easy for anybody to walk on
disguise,
stilts. Even me.
Sylvia?
I guess we can enjoy the
I'm really sorry
carnival
about what
again.
happened today.
Trini's
It's okay,
apologizing to
I shouldn't
Sylvia,
have
but
wandered off.
Sylvia goes,
You
no,
told me
it's
that.
my
I
fault.
did? Yeah.
I
You're a
ran
pretty good
off when I shouldn't have. Stranger danger. I didn't listen.
Well, Ghost, I guess Infinity has
Another
its
fall.
ups
So
and
we've
downs.
had Zack and Billy both fall off the stilts. Alrighty, back to it. So there we go. Episode 11. Pineapple the Clown / Pine-Octopus. In terms of how well he did battling the Rangers, not at all. I mean, this one's not as bad as Tickle Sneezer, although actually, even though Tickle Sneezer wasn't a fighter, he at least had 2 of the Rangers captured for a little while. He's got to be on the bottom. I mean, his main power to turn everybody two-dimensional was completely useless once the Rangers morphed. He had no chance to beat him at that point. One shot of the freeze breath from the Mastodon, and he was frozen solid, couldn't move. Weakest monster to this point. Even Chunky Chicken didn't do a great job. Gnarly Gnome didn't do a great job, but at this point, I gotta say, Pine-Octopus was the absolute least effective monster. Still a monster. I still have some love for him. You know, he's one of mine, but not a good job. Alrighty, and there you have it, guys. Episode 11 in the books. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and comment on them. I will, at the very least, like your comment. I try to respond to them. If you've got questions, I will most definitely respond. And if you like what you see, please hit the likes. If you really like what you see and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button so you can get notified when the new episodes come out. And because monsters need love too.